I need to hear that shit.
I'll rap some of the bars for you. You want?
Yep. No pressure. No pressure.
You can go, if you want to, hey.
Okay. I'll do it a cappella without a beat. Yo, fuck Lil Dicky. Everybody be comparing me to him. And it's wait, hold on. Without the beat, I don't know if I've ever even fucking
You good, bro? With no pressure.
Everybody be comparing me to him, and it sickens me. I'm serious. It causes me to vomit on my dick, stick my dong up in it without a condom and shit. Which I just did now, thanks to you. Maybe next time you should think before you compare me to a dude. Though I do admit I like young dick, no pedophilic shit. I'm just saying that I like the kid, which is weird because we both use that name, but I'm pretty sure he's saying it in an endearing way. I'm facetious when I use that phrase because really I think that shit is mad gay, but that's just my opinion. I ain't trying to diss him. If we ever met in public, I would suck his dick, then stick my finger in his butthole till he busts a nut on the back of my tongue, and then I spit it back on his fat dick and use that shit as a lubricant. Grab it, jacket, and then I put it back in the back of my throat. I'm a deep throat goat fucking hoe.
You good,
I'm
bro.
so deep, even he chokes. I can keep going, and that's really just like the beginning.
That's only the beginning?
Yeah, oh, dude, it gets so much worse.
Nigga got bars. Before we get started,
oh shit, the camera was on. Oh shit, what up?
Or actually, this is motherfucking Great Apes Cafe. I'm your boy, Timothy Raw.
You already know who the fuck I am. I'm ready to fuck somebody mama. It's Kalashnikov in this bitch.
I'm Joseph.
And we have a guest today.
Hello, I am Cameron Smith. Are we doing last names? Or?
It don't matter what I had one person came
Don't throw
on here
out
and
the
he's
whole
like,
government.
my name is Jazz. You can call yourself anything you want on here.
I can show you my social security card to prove my identity. I'm Cameron B. Smith.
Cameron B. Smith.
The B stands for boy, B-O-I.
I knew this guy for a while. Actually, I just felt like I got my glasses on. Oh, fuck, I got to take that off.
Oh, yeah, don't let him see you with
I don't want
glasses.
them to see my geek side. You know,
Trying to look all sophisticated.
Thought about that. Hell no. I'm taking off my fucking glasses. Fuck that. But today we going to talk about some random shit. We really don't know what we're going to be talking about. Earlier, I stated to everybody I want to talk about politics, or he said that, or I did, whatever. But we're not in this episode. My homeboy Cameron, wants to talk about comedy. And I'm like, I'd rather laugh than be fucking serious.
Bro,
especially with all the political climate that is going on today.
And really, I'm glad that you brought that up because in a world, and especially in a day and age like right now, I feel like the one thing that we need desperately as a country is a good laugh.
Yeah,
we do. We desperately need a fucking laugh because everybody's fucking. Some people are fucking terrified. Some people are just confused. Some people don't know what the fuck. Some people are like me. I want to know how this shit is gonna, how all this political shit is gonna fucking turn out at the end of it. But at the end of the day, I at least want to be able to fucking laugh.
And that is important. That's why we are not going to talk about politics today. We're going to be talking about some other shit.
I think this conversation could quickly become political when talking.
It could.
Yeah.
I mean, well, shit.
It depends on the comic that we're talking about, honestly.
Nowadays, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm voting for Biden. Don't talk bad about Biden. Oh, I'm voting for Trump. Don't talk bad about Trump. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Anything. Everybody's like so sensitive. Like they wearing their boxes backwards, and no disrespect to anybody who don't like that comment. Jesus.
For real. And when
This last sounds scary as fuck.
When's when is it? November 5th? When it's time to vote?
We still gonna talk about this? Alrighty. I'm trying to hope that Camboi Smif next to me take over the fucking conversation.
I can step
Go
in.
out and vote. If you're an alien, fucking vote. If you're a prostitute,
When's the date
vote.
though? When's the date to vote? That's all I want to know. I don't really give.
When's the date to vote? That is important. Very important.
So,
You need to start trying to actually register now. That would be very important to cast your ballot.
Yeah, I've heard that if you're doing mail-in, you got to do it like by October 20th.
Expeditiously before October 20th.
Yeah.
You voting?
Yes, I am.
You voting?
I don't know.
I'm skeptical.
I'm scared. Them boys, they got dementia. I don't want nobody around the country with dementia.
We got a motherfucker trying to grab people by the pussy and an old man with dementia who may be a fucking pedophile. So I don't really know who
Damn.
Bro, have you seen all the pictures that Biden has been in with children?
I'm
All
what he doing?
handsy,
Like,
all
you can't-
kissing
you can't
motherfuckers
say
and shit.
him.
I'm
You
just
can't-
saying.
I mean, all old man. Some people old man be kissing kids. Don't mean they a pedophile.
Man,
What
you
do
ever
you-
seen
what
no
do you
old
think about
person
this fuckery you
like
hear?
kiss
What do
a
you think
little
about
child?
Look, I think if Biden wants to fuck kids, that's his business. I think we should let him. I think we should let Biden fuck kids. And
Biden do be, I ain't gonna lie, Biden been saying some fucking
Biden,
OD
he look
shit.
sketchy to me.
This nigga did say
Okay.
literally, I love for children to play on my lap. Look,
man, you know what
Okay,
that is,
so-
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Segueing.
My black ass ain't never said no ugly shit like
I ain't
that.
never
Like,
said
what
no
the
shit
fuck?
like that.
I look like
Hell no.
I don't want no children. I don't even want my own son in my damn lap. What the fuck?
Okay, so segueing to what we initially were trying to talk about. All right, so I'm just gonna throw a question out. What's your favorite comedian right now? Who is your favorite comedian?
I
How we all look
Louis
at the
C.K.
comedian.
is still probably my number one.
Give me
That's
three.
an actually awesome choice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll give you 5. How about that? Yeah, I'd say Louis, Stanhope, Bill Burr.
Oh fuck! You
Burr.
took one of mine.
I'm about to say,
I love Bill Burr. I swear to God.
Dave Chappelle and Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah,
Like I
Dave
fucking-
Chappelle.
Yeah.
Patrice, my guy.
that
Nobody.
Dave
and you know
Chappelle
the
is
crazy
my
thing
nigga.
about it? Nobody never mentions Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, no,
never.
I actually kind of didn't get into him until like
After-
more recently. Like I
Yeah.
had known about him before, and it's like through Louis C.K. like watching like old clips or listening to like old clips of him and Patrice on Opie and Anthony.
Opie Anthony.
Yeah, just
yeah.
oh my god, their interactions are so
Crazy.
fucking funny, dude.
The Black Phillip, like
Yeah.
when he used to give like trying to talk to women. Yo, his perspective on women is
Yo,
fucking
that shit
crazy.
is-
yeah.
And it makes sense.
Yeah, oh
like
yeah,
that shit, man, that
It
shit
makes
sense.
mad sense. Yeah,
When you talk about women, I'm like, oh my
it's just
God.
relatable. Like in the way he do it.
And
is-
women don't like that shit. When he
Hell
tell you the
no,
They
bone,
They
don't.
that
They
shit.
don't.
It's,
You want to know why? Because a small portion of those fucking jokes are the truth.
that shit is
Yeah.
the truth.
It's the truth, and that's what partially makes the shit
Damn.
funny.
Bro, Patrice O'Neal.
And just like,
bro,
all
what
right,
the hell?
all right,
Unapologetic.
I gotta-
Shout
gotta-
out to the ladies. We still got love
Yes,
for
we
you.
love
Damn,
y'all
you.
need to go check
We
Patrice
love you.
O'Neal
We're not
out,
trying to
boy. He
step
tell
on
you
your
what- he
toes,
tell
but
you
y'all
what's going
y'all
on.
be doing some wild and shit sometimes. But it just all right. If I really want to get into my favorite, since you brought up 5, I'm gonna bring up 5. I'm gonna bring up the obvious ones. Dave Chappelle, Wanda Sykes, and don't add. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Let me think. God damn it.
You took one of mine. Then Wanda Sykes that's my nigga. All right, continue.
Wanda Sykes?
Yes.
Oh, that's the lady.
I fuck with
Yeah.
her. I fuck with
You
her
got like a
long
cheesy
way.
type of comedy I fuck with. All right, go ahead, continue.
All right. Fuck. Ooh, I'm torn. I'm torn a little bit.
My nigga.
Cat
always do-
Williams. I'm sorry.
Cat Williams. Is
I
the
fuck
most-
with it because
That's the whole word. Niggerdom. Like that's straight. When I think about Cat Williams, I think about niggerdom. I hope you don't feel bad about me saying that, Camboi Smif.
Yeah, it's making me wildly uncomfortable. Can we shut this off, please? I don't like to.
Fuck. I actually like Richard Pryor. Like if I had to pick an OG, it would be him. Even though he's one of the biggest fucking hypocrites in comedic history. Like,
Very.
I'm just
Very.
But
Wait, can I hear about this? Because I don't think I've heard this take about Pryor being a hypocrite.
okay,
Yeah,
this is somebody who and
Might check yourself. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go. Yeah.
and this
Or
is
do you want to like say what your 5th one is before you go? into
Yeah.
this?
You jumping around, Farger.
Or you can
Bill
just,
Burr.
Okay. Yeah.
That's 5.
All right, we got it. Yeah.
So what you said?
Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Wanda Sykes,
Pryor.
Cat- oh, you-
Richard
Yeah.
Pryor, and
Who you just said.
I literally just said,
Yeah,
I smoke way
can
too
we-
much weed.
can we rewind it?
And
I
that's
smell
why
no weed,
children,
and I
you
can't-
should not be watching at this podcast. But if you are, you should not be smoking weed. Continue.
Motherfucker, do whatever the fuck you want.
No.
Weed is not that horrible. Don't do crack,
It's the devil's
heroin,
lettuce.
coke, all that dumb shit. Smoke weed. Eat edibles. Be healthy.
Oh, hell
be
no.
earthy.
Hell no.
Go with Christ, please.
but
Just gonna slip that
Praise
in.
the Lord.
Let's go with our Lord.
G shit, like if I had to pick one, out of those 5 that I listen to the most, it would be Bill Burr. And it's just the way that he constructs. Not only he literally takes you around in a circle, but you don't feel exhausted.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how there's just those comics that will literally just go from one moment to another. They literally tell jokes like a Tarantino movie, and it's just like, when are you gonna get to the punchline? Bill is literally making you laugh the entire time, and then by the time you get to the punchline, it's just like you're literally just laughing so hard it's just like you can't even catch your fucking breath. And it's like he's not afraid. He's not afraid to fucking touch any topic.
Right.
He's not afraid.
My
to
thing
fucking...
is, hold on. Before you finish, did you already finish your 5?
But you did have to talk about that prior thing. About
Yeah,
prior
yeah,
being
yeah.
afraid. Yeah.
Just based off of the simple fact that he was pro-black and was dating a white woman.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's hypocrisy.
pro-black.
Don't tell me.
You can be
pro-
but you can't be pro-black and date a white woman.
Pro-black.
Y'all really think that?
Yeah.
Not in his
pro-black.
day and age. Not in his day and age.
Well, he's a pioneer.
I know plenty of brothers who date.
But are they
Shout out to the Caucasians.
Are they pro-black?
And they still represent for the people.
No,
No,
I'm
you can't.
talking about
Not
fucking
being
Black
pro-black.
Panther pro-black.
If you
But
pro-black,
I'm just saying you can't though.
no, not being pro-black.
But why?
Pro-black.
Who came up with that rule? I
So
don't
everything
like.
can be black, but you're woman.
But let's
Really?
say I mean, it does look self. Oh, now I'm understanding where y'all coming from. It does look self-contradicting. However,
Is it like because of that like type of, I guess, activism, that the idea is that your woman has to also be black because the whole point is to procreate and you don't.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm
And
speaking on the way.
Put more black people on the planet.
I'm speaking more along.
I don't like none of that shit.
I'm speaking more
Like, I
along
don't
the lines
agree
of
with
him
this.
just like literally trying to. I'm not going to say that he didn't do anything for the black community. I'm not going to say that he didn't go out of his way to go and help. But don't go your whole entire career dogging down people who fucking date outside of their race when your wife is white. Don't.
Oh, does he dog people?
Yeah, that
for
is
doing
self-contradicting.
I mean,
He had an interesting point of view. on
However,
race.
if he's actually in love, and you, that is the reason. I can't even. I'm
bro,
trying to
love
defend
is
him.
love is
I'm
love.
trying
Love
to
is
defend
love
him.
at the
You
end of the
can't be
day.
bro,
You
can't
should be
control
able to
who
be
you fall in love
pro-black
with.
and date outside your race.
no, how you pro-black then?
Because suppose prime example, like if you should still be able to make moves that support or benefit a black community
But
and still date out your race. I'm disagreeing with them.
I'm not saying
Oh,
that it's impossible to do. I'm just looking at how everybody else is going to see you, because that's the first thing that they're going to say.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you seeing this, subscribe, write a comment, and what is your ideology on that perspective? Do you
Facts.
think
At the end of the day, love whoever the fuck you love. Be with whoever the fuck you want to be with. That's not what I'm saying. But
do you think it's okay to be pro-black and still date outside your race? That's what I want you to ask. Answer that question. Is it okay to do that?
I don't
Because
think
I disagree with like everybody here. I guess I'm the outcast.
I don't think no matter what color you are, you should date white women. I think that we should just let them die out.
My
and-
girls, boy.
you know we keep that white girl,
They-
Christina
Aguilera.
Aguilera, but you're in too loud. Hear it.
Now I got a 5 though. I'll tell you my 5.
Bet.
Chappelle,
Obviously.
Ari Spears,
Damn, I forgot about that nigga.
Earthquake. If y'all never heard a dude named Earthquake. I got to throw Bill Burr in there. Bill Burr, and I would say Cat. I like Cat too. God damn.
Man, Cat. Yeah, all the fucking
Anything
all
he
the
said, he can
fucking
be like, he cannot even trying to be funny. Just the way he sounds is funny.
Cat
as hell.
Doobie's doing something. It's called niggerism.
Yeah,
like my
yeah.
cat is the fucking. He's just the most like.
Cat.
I'm happy I didn't say what's the homeboy name? Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
not him. Hell no.
Thank God. I was
Kevin
gonna
Hart is
roast.
not five.
I'm not gonna say that
I
he's
was
not
so
funny.
happy.
But I'm not
I'm
gonna
so
spend
happy.
$200. I'm not gonna spend
not-
$200 a
I am
fucking ticket just to see him.
And I'm not hating on
not.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Because a lot of niggas think I'm hating. I'm just so happy that it would be cliche. Oh yeah, I like Kevin Hart. No, nigga, you don't.
I think Kevin Hart is funny, like what
And,
he's doing right now.
yeah, there's some
I
shit
think
like
he's
that. Yeah, it'd be
in that,
funny
but I
there.
think
Yeah.
stand up like him on a stage and
There's
up with
only about
material.
like 2 or
I don't
3
think he's funny
jokes
like that.
in his whole entire fucking set that I'll laugh
I
at.
just Kevin Hart.
The rest of his jokes, I'll just be like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I do like that movie Soul Plane he was in. He did a
Yeah, that was
fantastic
fire.
job, especially with that blonde RP the Pops when he was playing in that damn potato.
Yeah,
You got to see the movie.
It was crazy.
You got to see the movie to get what I'm just saying.
He
I'm gonna go.
started touching that
It's
woman
way
and
too
that
graphic.
shit.
It's way too graphic for YouTube. But
Yeah, I got one. Damn. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Bruce.
Bruce funny, but I don't want to put him. top
Alonzo Hamburger Jones.
five. I heard him. No, that wasn't. Hell no.
oh
I
hell
heard,
no!
I was about to say I heard
that
him.
shit sound ugly.
Ever seen him?
Lorenzo
you should-
Hamburger
Hamburger
Jones.
He's like, he's one of like the Def Jam comics. He wears like a cowboy hat.
Yo, Def
And he
Jam
got-
used
he
to do
got
that
to go,
shit.
A lot of people came from
Hamburger.
Def Jam.
Yeah.
A lot of people came
Right,
from Def Jam.
right.
Bernie
Fucking
Mac is somewhere.
Bernie, my
Mac,
nigga
Bernie
Bernie Mac.
Mac,
That's my top
Chappelle
five.
came from there.
Chappelle,
Chappelle, Bernie Mac.
Martin Lawrence, fucking
Martin Lawrence, he all right.
Eddie Murphy.
Steve
Eddie Murphy.
Harvey,
Yeah,
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, like there's
Charlie
some-
Murphy's my nigga too. You RP to Charlie Murphy.
Bro, the simple fact that he played a white man on Boondocks and was the most gangster fucking
that was
character.
crazy.
Yo,
RP to
yo,
Charlie
fucking-
Murphy.
I don't even know how he even got. I don't even know how he got that
Don
role.
DC Curry.
Yo.
You know who Don DC Curry is?
Yo.
He was
100.
on next Friday. I think it's next Friday. He played Mike Epps' pops.
Yo.
Oh,
he
shit.
did. Yeah.
He a stand-up. I didn't know he was a
He was like-
stand-up
I
comedian.
mean, it's funny though.
Nigga, you
low-key.
almost gave me a heart attack. I ought to kick you in your ass and get your brain damage.
But yeah, it ain't my fault. I think I'm missing somebody though. But I would put Cat over him though. I would put Cat with him.
That's just some. That's just that
He's just funny as
niggerism.
fuck. But
You want to know?
Ari Spears and
Cat
Earthquake,
Williams
man.
to me, Cat Williams to me feels like at some point, like okay, the kings of comedy. At some point, one of them are
Should
gonna
do it,
have to
Tom.
give him the crown and be like, "Yo, you
I don't know
hold
about
that
all
shit."
of that, but I'm gonna say this. I feel like if there was a voice in my head, it would be fucking Cat Williams.
Why do you want that squeaky ass fucking light
Because
skinned
there be some
voice?
shit that I see. Like today, somebody tried to like cut in front of me in the 18-wheeler, and the first thing I thought is like, "You motherfuckers! I want to just hit your ass with the 18-wheeler." You know, like I just be thinking crazy shit. And then when I think about Cat Williams, you know, now people think I'm out here schizophrenic. No, I'm not. When I hear voices, I just said if. Oh.
to the rest of the world.
Oh,
This
oh,
is
hell
what
no.
DC looks like.
He was
Oh, hell
telling
no.
the truth when he was telling the truth when he said that shit too.
For real.
When like we were saying earlier, when you go to DC
Yo, DC is
and you look at the White House, you think everything around the White House
beautiful,
is so beautiful.
but then you look right to the
But
left.
when
But
you
then
look
you
right,
realize
yo, it's
DC
so
is really
fucking dirty
behind
as
you.
fuck. It's dirt, man. It's oh my god,
Yeah,
DC.
DC
No,
is
yeah,
rough.
shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
DC though.
DC,
I
though.
love
Shout out to
DC.
DC.
I wouldn't say it's dirty, but
Oh shit! Isn't Chappelle from?
yeah, he from DC.
Yeah.
Chappelle's from DC.
Yep. I love comedy, man. I feel like I'm missing some people too on.
Oh, dude is Bernie
and I
Mac,
gotta
though. That's my top.
since I brought him up, thank you so much, Dave Chappelle, for doing that fucking show during the goddamn pandemic. I didn't care
As
that it
if
wasn't
Dave
fucking
Chappelle
funny.
gonna
No,
see this shit.
if you haven't seen that shit, the fucking what was it?
that shit was like 7 minutes.
Bro, watch it because
seen it.
it's just the simple fact of like he
Kept it real. He kept it from a comedian
kept it a
perspective.
buck.
But that's what comedians do. Like that's a real art.
yeah.
That's a real
a
art.
real art.
I feel
I
like
love
it's hard to do for a lot of people because they can take an ugly situation and still
make
bring
something
humor
funny,
to it.
yeah.
That's hard to do. Not a lot of motherfuckers. I can't do it. I tried. I failed. epically.
Everything has
That's
humor
just
to
like
it.
okay, like in
But
comparison.
Camboi, he's a comedian. This
comedian?
man is a
Yeah.
comedian.
For real?
Yeah.
This man is low key.
Damn.
No, you don't
ain't say that.
understand.
Why you ain't open the
You
show
don't
down?
understand.
Give me a damn.
I did
Oh,
shows
it's
with
sitting
this
next to a
dude.
comedian. I'm
and
thinking,
I commend you. I commend you for doing what you do because as an artist and a performer, like all we got to do is just like it's in my mind it's essentially the same thing. You practice what you prepared beforehand and you go on stage and you go. But like it's a difference between going on a beat and then going off of your head, and I feel like that's the hardest thing to fucking do.
Let me
as a
tell you
comedian.
something. So I'll never forget when Barzarre was juggling Gypsy and Camboi Smif
Juggling
had,
Gypsy. Whoa.
That's the name of it.
Oh.
Change the fucking name back.
So he was
Change
juggling.
it
Put the
back.
fucking name back right.
Change it
juggling
back.
a
So I had a
gypsy. What the
performance.
fuck?
I went up there, I was
Video.
freestyling. But before I had to go up there and freestyle, your boy Camboi Smif was like, he went up there and my nigga was just rapping like a real rapper. And I thought he did so much of a good job at that time. I thought that he was freestyling. So I said, when my black ass get up there, I got to give it my all. Bro, that was like my best freestyle I've ever done. And then when I pulled Camboi to the side, I'm like, yo, you did a fucking good ass job freestyling, man. I got to get it. He's like, what? Oh, man, I memorized all of that. What? Nigga, how? How?
Y'all be doing that
no,
shit.
you do not understand. The man was up there for more than like 8 minutes, all right? And this nigga had bars. Bars. He had bars. He was saying some off the wall shit. He was borderline in Eminem type shit.
Uh-oh.
That nigga was going in, and I'm not just saying that just because he's here. If this nigga was not here, I'd still be saying the same damn thing.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
okay, so like I'll be having those moments too where it's just like I've had multiple people on fucking SoundCloud be like, yo, did you freestyle that shit? And it's like, no, I fucking wrote it. I wrote it and I said it to myself multiple times as I fucking wrote it. So by the time I get to the fucking booth, I don't need this phone.
Yeah.
But most comedians can act their ass off. If that was Camboi acting as a rapper, he could have got a Golden Globe Award. Like for me, like that nigga was on. I thought he had me fooled. You know what I mean?
You still be performing right now? Like
Yeah. Actually, Barzarre or Gypsy is open like Mondays for open mics. I go pretty consistently.
Right.
But yeah, they still like will let you do music and comedy.
what times? Like what's the
They like or like they say it's like doors at 7. They usually don't start till like 8 or 9 even.
yeah,
but like they go on. It's
Shout out to
been a good
Bash,
time.
the owner of them Gypsy. I'm gonna see you soon.
Yeah,
So when
seriously,
it's
shout out to him for fucking providing a place to do shit
some shit,
right
yeah.
now.
I'm so mad about that name change. Bizarre.
Yeah.
You and everybody else. You know how many people I've introduced to the Juggling Gypsy, and then they came back to me and been like, "Oh, what are you talking about? I didn't see it." I go online.
Oh hell no.
It's called the Bazaar. Why the fuck is it called the Bazaar?
I guess.
God
Gypsy's-
damn it.
Rumor has it.
Apparently, yeah, Gypsy is like has racist connotations.
So the
racist.
fuck what?
Yeah.
So the fuck what?
I mean, would you go to a bar that's called Antebellum? Like, you know.
If I'm going, first off, if I'm going to a bar, I don't give a fuck about the name. I'm trying to get drunk. If I'm going to a bar, I'm going there for the specific purpose of getting drunk. I don't care about the fucking name because that shit is irrelevant. God damn
This
it!
nigga is ODN.
Yeah,
I'm not about to go
he bugging,
up my damn ass in a bar. That was my phone.
Make sure you zoom into my face.
I thought I had. First time my phone went off on air. But anyway,
my wife,
black
Miss
ass,
Thomas.
my black ass. Yeah, I should. I'm gonna text her to be the good husband I am. But I can't. Oh, damn right. I ain't dumb. I ain't trying to die. But what I'm getting at is, damn, y'all done made me miss my damn train of thought. Fuck y'all.
I'm just saying, man. Like this whole entire thing, like the whole entire Hugh McCrae thing. Like I get it. The grandson of the dude. I get he didn't want that on his name. I get it. Shut up. But I get that. But at the same time, just like fuck. God damn it. I can't call it Hugh McCrae no more. That's all I knew it as was Hugh McCrae. Y'all got me fucked up. Just like these motherfuckers who changed fucking Highway 59. No, nigga, Andes. What the fuck are you talking about? Got my whole entire fucking world fucked
Like
up because y'all don't want y'all fucking feelings hurt. Well, fuck you and your goddamn feelings. I want to be able to tell these people exactly what the fuck I know instead of what the fuck you want to change. You goddamn dicks. I'm sorry.
And you know who you are.
I'm a man.
You know who the fuck you are. But anyway, what I'm getting at is the names are necessary for change. Don't you think? It really is.
It depends.
But
It
anyway,
depends on what
I
you're
don't want to
changing.
talk about that. We need to go back to fucking comedy. All right, you got your fucking top 5. You got your fucking top 5.
Yeah.
Camboi should be in my top 5. He's not, but he should be. He should
I'm
be
gonna
up
check
there.
you out though.
have you ever seen me do comedy? I'm really terrible.
No. See,
I've gotten in trouble quite a bit.
but the art. This is the thing though. Every good comedian know how to act, right? And I saw Camboi act, and he acted so well that I thought it wasn't an act. He's like, oh no, I'm just doing this for shit and giggles. I'm just rapping. It was like 3 people ahead of him who freestyled, and they fucking sound whack, and you know who you are. They freestyled, and they over there busting a rhyme and busting a verse. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas whack. Camboi going up. This nigga's like really, really bars.
Let me point something out. Have you ever noticed that the people who do their art flawlessly, or not I'm not gonna say flawlessly, but the people who you think they're just like, oh, this shit's off the top of the dome. Like, I've noticed that these are the people who are calculated in the sense of being able to know their craft and being able to show it to any and everybody.
Camboi is calculated. That's probably what
But
it is.
but it seems so. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but the best fucking
Oh,
artists,
you better not offend
but the best fucking artists that I've noticed, doesn't matter if you're a musician, comedian, actor, the best fucking artists do this shit flawlessly because they love the shit. And it's just like, oh yeah, I do this for shits and giggles, but you think they trying to get a check. And
Man, I know one thing. Camboi wasn't gonna make my ass look bad. I make sure I got on that stage and I rap. Yeah,
All right, so what? So when they have open mic, you can was you freestyling like rhyme like music freestyling, or you just coming off the head like making people laugh and shit?
So I do like conventional stand-up comedy, and like to varying degrees, I plan out what I'm gonna do, but also a lot of times like I go up there with no plan and just kind of riff and talk shit out. If I'm like booked on a show, I'm more likely to plan out the set a little more calculatedly.
Right.
But open mics, I typically try to experiment and try new material as much as possible. Most often, I make like a little note and have the idea in my head. So like while the joke might take me 5 minutes to do, I have like a fragment of a sentence in my notes to just remind me of the whole thing. But what he's talking about is I was actually like playing beats and rapping.
This nigga was
that's what I was thinking. I saw
a character,
it was funny,
and then rap as that character.
let me find out this motherfucker is the new goddamn. Damn, I can't even think of the rapper's name. Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky.
No, Lil Dicky. There will never be another Lil Dicky. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There will never be another Lil Dicky.
I don't want to be him.
Shout out to that motherfucker. I want to fucking collab with you.
Whoa.
I want to collab with that motherfucker.
Wait a minute.
I want to be on some professional rapper type shit with that motherfucker. Yo, fuck that.
This
But,
like you want to fuck.
Shut the
How you
hell
said
up.
so.
Can I actually tell you? I have a song I put out on like an album I released like 3 years ago called "I'm Not Lil Dicky," and it's like
I remember
100.
that.
It's like 100 bars of me like graphically describing having gay sex with him.
Mark's
It is
face.
viciously. It is a nasty fucking song.
Was it with the picture of
Yo,
like the
send
devil?
that shit.
Like
Yo,
a
I need
devil
to hear that
horns?
shit. I need to hear that shit.
I'll rap some of the bars for you. You want?
Yep.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure. If you want to, hey.
Like,
Okay, I'll do it a cappella without a beat. Yo, fuck Lil Dicky. Everybody be comparing me to him, and it's wait, hold on. Without the beat, I don't know if I've ever even fucking
You
performed.
good, bro? With no pressure.
Everybody be comparing me to him, and it sickens me. I'm serious. It causes me to vomit on my dick, stick my dong up in it without a condom and shit. Which I just did now, thanks to you. Maybe next time you should think before you compare me to a dude. Though I do admit I like young dick, no pedophilic shit. I'm just saying that I like the kid, which is weird because we both use that name, but I'm pretty sure he's saying it in an endearing way. I'm facetious when I use that phrase because really I think that shit is mad gay, but that's just my opinion. I ain't trying to diss him. If we ever met in public, I would suck his dick, then stick my finger in his butthole till he busts a nut on the back of my tongue, and then I spit it back on his fat dick and use that shit as a lubricant. Grab it, jacket, and then I put it back in the back of my throat. I'm a deep throat goat
chill.
fucking
You out
hoe.
here, you good,
Get
bro.
it so deep, even he chokes. I can keep going, and that's really just like the beginning.
That's only the beginning.
Yeah, oh, dude, it gets so much worse.
Nigga got barred. That was
Like
barred.
the whole end of the song, I make like 20 Urban Dictionary references of like these like gross Urban Dictionary.
Yo, that man, that I had fun that day. That
bro,
that was a good day for me.
okay, shit like that, I appreciate. Especially like, okay, the one thing that I enjoy is, as far as comedy is when you meet a comic that has bars, because they're able to do whatever the fuck they want as far as the structure of it, where you can do the exact same that you did in that song, or you could just take something like 9/11 and make it funny.
which is hard to do.
It's extremely hard to do.
I have a 9/11 song.
Yeah, say that shit.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's actually a September 10th song. It's about how my day on September 10th was really bad because I got like a paper cut and I got a little bit of blood on a shirt. But like, you know, it's like tomorrow is a better day. I'll wake up in the morning and everything will be okay. 9/10's lame, but that's okay. I'll just keep my head up because 9/11 is a better day.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I like the next verse, I like walk you through like my experience of seeing the towers on television. And then at the end, like, hey, today was a better day. Like,
I went from a paper cut to
The Twin Towers.
yeah.
Don't think too hard. Don't
No,
think too hard.
I'm not thinking too hard. I'm not.
Yo,
I'm not.
No, you want to know what that reminded me of? The first time I ever heard Kim by Eminem.
Oh God, that's a fucking wild song.
Cause that shit went like, yesterday I changed your diaper, wiped you and powdered you. How did you get so big? Can't believe it. Now you're 2. Baby, you're so precious. Daddy's so proud of you. Sit down, bitch. You move again, I'll beat the shit out of you. I'm like, yo.
Eminem was Eminem.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that shit went from 0 to 1,000 to 100
Eminem
to like 52
killed by Eminem?
and then up to 1,000,000 in like all of like 20 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, fuck. And of course, with shit like that, like, I appreciate that song by itself because it was a moment where I feel like in Eminem's career, of course they were expecting that from him. They were expecting Slim Shady to fucking come out and do some rash ass shit, and that's another reason why I appreciate comics like Bill Burr, who are not afraid to say what the fuck is on their mind.
And I think that's what need to happen. Like, you got a lot of people get so offended. I feel like a lot of people in this country.
Can we please stop this fucking PC movement, this Me Too movement shit, and just accept the fact that we're human?
Oh, wait a minute. Some of these people really, that movement really does help them out for a lot of them.
Yo, what the
Maybe the Me Too, but the PC one is
For what? Okay, so Me Too. Me Too is
comedy.
Well, just enlighten me, just to make sure I understand the gravity of the situation. What is PC? What do you mean?
okay. It's
political correctness. So
Yes.
it's not
Yes.
about
Yeah,
actual
okay,
political issues.
Do you know how hard it is?
They're trying to make everybody feel good.
Do you know how?
it's
No.
about
Let me
language.
tell you why the PC movement is bullshit. Do you know how hard it is to tell the truth and be PC at the same time?
It causes a great hindrance in your
It
ability
is so
to speak
fucking
clearly.
hard.
It is.
And
in
the
that
Me
situation.
Too. Okay, I get it. I understand, not fully, but I understand it to a certain degree. But the Me Too movement
Bill
has
Cosby with his buttercups, all right?
with the pudding cup.
I'm just saying.
sorry.
I'm just saying. It's
I'm
not.
on the victim
Popping that
side when
pudding.
it comes to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby looked like he did it, all right?
Puddings?
I'm
the
sorry.
puddings?
He looked like he did it.
With the puddings?
And you could comment and make a statement and disagree. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying. Like, come on, man. After a certain amount of time, your feelings shouldn't fucking count. None of our
What did you mean? What you mean your feelings shouldn't count? Like,
when you're
we talking about Me Too?
okay, well, I'm speaking on behalf of just like comics being able to tell any joke and
I
be
think
able
it should,
to
though. Yeah.
and
no repercussions though. I don't think like a comedian don't have time. I feel like a comedian should not have time to worry about how the fuck you feel emotionally.
But of course, we have
What
an
do you
entire
think, Camboi?
fucking country.
You a comedian. What the fuck you think?
I actually have a lot to say about this.
Bet.
Like,
Well, speak it.
So, like, what I see the problem with, again, and I was at first like really against PC making its way into comedy because like the political correctness thing really has nothing to do with the actual political issues. Like it's like, we can't make fun of women or marginalized groups or anything like that because it actually damages the groups. And I
know it damages their fucking pathetic little feelings that they hold on to.
Right. Well, I also think that like to be made fun of isn't necessarily like a terrible like assault. You know, it's like an endearing social activity that we do. And to like limit like, oh, you can't make fun of these people is robbing those people of being able to have like some enjoyment in being made fun of. Because there's plenty of people of all different creeds that like don't that are sensitive to that. They don't want to be made fun of. But it doesn't mean that just because, you know,
sensitive.
Someone's like gay or Muslim, they don't want to hear jokes about that.
Right.
You know, there's plenty of people within the different groups that would love to hear that kind of shit. So like, it's not about the actual issues. It's about rhetoric. And like you said, we can't tell the truth to each other because we're so concerned about how we're constructing the words and where we're sharing the truth. Where if we could just speak raw to each other, and people get upset, like that fucking happens. But where the problem is in like this cultural movement is that there are now real repercussions to when people get upset by what you said, and that's fucked up.
That is fucked up. I mean, it's weird. I feel like for some reason, I don't know if it's because I've gotten older. That when I was young, I feel like the older I get, the more that's happening. There's repercussions.
Yeah,
for speaking out on any fucking thing. Like you know what I mean?
So I got an example. Kathy Griffin. When she did took a picture of Trump's head, she made a fucking, well, I don't know if she made it, but she had a severed lookalike of Donald Trump's head. And she fucking posted that, and she pretty much fucking KO'd her career.
Yeah.
Now, to a certain extent, you holding up a severed head of any fucking body, that should be questioned immediately. Like, yo, is that real? Is that a real head? Why are you doing this? Then She was making a political statement.
Yeah.
Whether it was harsh or not shouldn't fucking matter because freedom of speech.
Don't bring
freedom
that
of
shit
speech.
to comedy. That shit do not belong in comedy. Boy.
But at the end of the day, she fucked up. She fucked up just based off of the fact of who she made fun of, and I don't think that's fucking fair. I don't. Because if you're in America and you don't like the fucking president, you should be able to fucking air that shit out, regardless of how you fucking do it. Now, did she go a little bit too far?
Probably could
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that she did go too far, but at the same time, it's just like, why are you fucking demonizing her? It's not like she literally went out and fucking cut the president's head off.
That's what they did with Kevin Hart with the gay house.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
What happened with that?
He said he said something like he didn't want his son. If his youngest boy turned out to be gay, he would throw a Barbie house on top.
Get the
And
fuck
he got
out of here.
shit for that.
That's
got
why
shit
he
for
lost he didn't get to host what awards?
Grammys.
No. Some awards.
Not Grammys, Oscars.
The Oscars.
Because
Yeah, do that
Dave Chappelle told that fucking story about how Kevin Hart, his dream was to host the Oscars, and he didn't get that opportunity because he spoke his fucking mind. And it was a fucking joke. At the end of the day, it was a fucking joke. Of course, he's not gonna bash his fucking kid over the head with a Barbie. First off, he has to fucking buy this shit. If he doesn't want a fucking homophobic
I don't
son,
like Kevin Hart. I'm gonna interject. I don't like Kevin Hart. However, that is a bit too much.
Yeah, he said my son turned out gay. He said it as a heterosexual man. His biggest fear is his son turning out to be gay. And he said if his son turned out to be gay,
which shouldn't really be.
As a heterosexual,
that's not my biggest fear. I'm a black man in America.
I understand where
that's not my biggest fear for my son.
Apparently that was Boosie's big fucking fear.
I understand where you're coming from. I mean, you might feel. I mean, everybody
got different perspectives.
Got their thing.
I'm just saying on the premise of just getting canceled. I feel like he kind of got canceled in a sense.
He was supposed to host the Oscars, and then that gig was taken away from him.
Right.
Yeah.
Because of that, though, right?
Yeah, and it's crazy too is that he has already publicly apologized for those tweets,
and he's still getting shit.
Yeah, and it's just like it's
like why apologize if you? I wouldn't apologize.
Okay, it's just like let's step away from comedy for a bit and talk about Boosie. The simple fact that he fucking had he paid a fucking female. I don't know if she was a prostitute,
and
fucking escort, or whatever.
She took the money. She's a prostitute.
She took the fucking money.
She's a prostitute.
And she fucking
bitch.
Boosie paid some female to have a fucking have his 12-year-old son have his dick sucked by another fucking female.
But you know where that come from?
Like
that's deviant. That's very.
You know where that come from?
I have to disagree. Like that's.
I see what
I
know
was
why-
12, I would have
I
liked
understand.
it.
I understand the ideology.
At 12 years old, I would have liked to have my dick sucked.
If I was 12, of course.
Bro,
She wanna suck
when
my
I was
dick,
12
bitch,
years
no.
old,
What, bitch?
when I was 12 years old, I was still trying to deal with the fact that my dick got hard. I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
understand
would've
why
been
my
doing
dick
shit
got
like
hard.
that.
Brownie
scared,
points if
though.
she was
But
clean.
you gotta
Yeah.
understand the danger. Like, you really about to, like,
Yeah, but this is why I'm saying. Oh, my bad. This is why I'm saying. I thought I spit it on you. My bad. But this is why I say
please keep
this is where he came in. This is where he's coming from. He's scared that his son might come out to be gay. So he's trying
and the
to.
way you're gonna do that is
Is get
to
his
get
son
a
some-
prostitute
But they,
who may have
Throw a
trichomoniasis,
Barbie doll at his head.
HPV, HIV.
bro,
herpes
Boosie's a little bit
simplex.
smarter than that.
But he's
It's still
scared.
possible,
He's scared.
though.
But
He's
at the
scared,
same,
though.
at the same, I
I'm
understand.
not about to.
That's where he's coming
Look,
from.
my
to
son.
a certain extent.
Hold on. P.S. Public statement announcement.
PSA.
Son, if you ever see this, I love you. Hendrix, I love you, right? My black ass ain't about to pay. I'm letting you know that right now. When you turn 12, 13, don't you be asking me, Daddy, can you get a prostitute? Fuck that.
But okay,
Back to the show.
okay. So to a certain extent, I understand why Boosie did it because
He's scared for his son.
no.
That's what-
Just look at Boosie's career, bro. Look at him. Like
He's
he's
scared
the
for-
boss of all bosses.
Can
And a boss.
I come clean about something? I actually don't know who Boosie is.
I mean,
He's badass.
Are we talking about Gary
He's a rapper.
Busey?
He's a rapper.
Oh, hell
but
Hell no.
But like,
No, my
yo,
friend, he's a rapper. He's a rapper. He's a rapper.
His whole career has been fucking militant in the sense where it's just like, boss of all bosses type shit, like good, like
ain't
black
gonna lie,
good
that's
fellas
not
type
a-
shit.
Nah, that's
So,
not no.
so
That
from
ain't
that,
it, though.
from that perspective, I can understand why he wouldn't want a gay son because he
as a
wants to be
hetero-
able to pass the torch in the way that the torch was passed to him.
That's not how you. That's not how you
it's
go.
not-
He's just like Kevin Hart. It's
That's
real.
just
When
not
you
how
a
you go on
heterosexual,
it though. Like that's
when you a
Do you see the
heterosexual-
danger behind that though? Like think about what you just. It's okay, right? Boosie, by him doing that, it's okay for my son. What you're saying is what he's saying is it's okay for my son to get his dick sucked. And how old was he?
12.
And I'm gonna go buy a prostitute. So unconsciously, I'm gonna let my son know that it's okay to go buy a prostitute. and
I'm
put your
pretty
life in
sure
it.
he already had that
He
talk.
don't
I'm pretty
give
sure
a,
he
he
did.
don't
I'm
give
pretty-
a fuck about. He
But
ain't give a
would you,
fuck
let me
about
ask you
that.
this question, which is really more important.
He want
And
his
you
son to
should
get some
choose
pussy.
your words wisely. What I'm about to say. Are you going to buy a prostitute for your son in the future?
No, but I'll be my son wingman.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah,
I'll
do my
do
son
that.
Being a
wingman.
wingman and buying a prostitute is
I
two
wouldn't
different
buy- I
things,
wouldn't
right?
Because
buy-
I'm not,
wouldn't
yo,
buy
if I,
no-
even if I got money, I'm not fucking about to get some
They had
girl
me
to come
nervous.
and
I'm about to
suck
curse
his
both of
dick.
their asses out
But
and
I
throw a
will
bottle.
teach, I will put my son on game. Like, yo, dude, shit, you want a girl?
I
This is
want-
how you do it.
I wouldn't the bottom.
What
I
you-
wouldn't.
what you think,
I
Camboi?
want- Yeah, I want the bottom.
Look, I have to check the Bible, but if the Bible says it's okay, then
The
I will
Mormon
buy my
son.
son a prostitute.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll buy him a prostitute.
So what's going on? Wait, you
What's
been
that?
saying
The
about this
Mormons-
Bible?
the Mormons got
Wait a
about-
minute.
The Mormons, boy,
Ever
the
since
Mormons be
Camboi
doing the
walked in
damn
here, my
thing.
homeboy been talking about the Bible. So what's going on with the?
You ain't lying. You must have did some shit.
don't
He
confront
must have
him.
did something
Either
other
he
night.
do
He
have
did some
shit and he's praying.
He did
like,
some
you know,
shit last night,
God
yo.
forgive me, or
Do you
or
have
maybe-
some time to talk about
or
our
maybe
Lord and
really
Savior,
is
Jesus
being
Christ?
right in it. Maybe he's just really
done
following
woke
the
up.
church. Like, what's going on with that?
Look,
Went to the ocean and
I had a spiritual awakening, and I realized
Seriously.
that I've been a bad boy, and now it's time it's time for me to walk with the Lord. It's time for me to go with
For
Christ.
some reason,
That's all there is to it.
I can't take this nigga serious. I'm sorry. He says,
Yo, that's the hardest
been
thing
a
about.
bad boy,
Yo, I gotta
son.
say that that's the hardest thing about a comedian. You
This
never
man
know when they're
said,
fucking serious.
I can't. Maybe because I know of him long
been a
enough
bad
just to know
boy,
that.
huh?
Right? What's the definition of a
very
bad boy? What have you done?
You ain't done a bit of.
I've
Yeah.
smoked cigarettes, I've drank beers, and it's time to hold Christ's hand and walk into the light with him, you know?
Hey,
Oh man.
in the words,
You been
of,
saved
Oh,
yet?
in the
my
words of
God.
that dude
You been
Sean
saved?
Gray,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna say
You saved?
I'm
For real?
saved, yeah.
that's what's up. Nah,
You
real talk.
for
That's
real?
what's up.
I dunked my head in the water, and now it's done got baptized.
Where they dump you at?
It's game over for you Satanists. I walk with Christ now. Better watch your back. I'm gonna fucking crucify you.
Oh
can't
Lord, great
Take this
day.
man serious.
You
Suppose
really
you really dead serious.
What? No, I know you.
Subscribe and comment, and maybe you can figure this out for me. Or not.
Spam the fuck out of that goddamn
Post your
comment
comments. Do you
section.
think I'm a Christian or not? Is my Christianity sincere?
That's the X-Files alert.
Okay. I got a question. All right. Favorite joke from your favorite comedian? Ooh, this is gonna be a while. Ain't it?
Wait. While he breathe, I'm gonna say mine. All right. R.P. to Pops from Friday. This man said he's in my top 5 anyway. But he said it's not really a joke, but it was a line he said in Friday. He's like, "Well, since your ass grown, don't bring your ass home."
Don't bring your black ass back home.
Yeah. He said it like that. But since you grown, don't bring your black ass back home. In a way, it's the cadence that he had with it.
That's
sounded
just that
like
traditional
I
fucking
heard
dad
that
shit
shit
before.
before. That shit home for me. With Tim Jr., since your ass grown, don't bring your ass back home. Like I heard that before. You know what I mean? So that's my favorite joke right now. That I can think of.
Favorite joke.
Right, that I can think of.
A favorite joke. Damn, I can't even think.
It's hard, boy.
So I don't know if this is necessarily my favorite, but it's an honorable mention. I really love this joke because it's so simple and dark and dumb all at the same time. It's a Louis C.K. joke. He does some longer joke where it like subject to rape comes up and then he like addresses it and then he goes, "Look, I'm not condoning rape. I don't. It's certainly wrong to rape you. There's never any reason to rape anybody unless you're trying to have sex with someone and they won't let you. Then it might be your only option."
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
That shit random as fuck. I was not expecting that.
Dude, he's got some like really fucking
Fucked up random jokes.
like, there's this one too where he's like, he goes, there's a lot of fucked up babies that are born, babies with no arms, babies with 2 heads, babies that are conjoined at the hip. There's Chinese babies.
Oh man,
The fuck?
that's fucked up.
Shut the fuck.
It's Chinese. That's fucked up.
I remember that shit. I heard that. No, because I was watching.
Shout out to my Asians.
I was
Shout out
watching
to my
that clip.
Chinese.
I was watching that clip with
Yeah,
my
they taking
grandmother.
over New
I was
York.
trying to introduce one of my family members to. Yeah. That was the worst fucking moment of my life because that joke came up and I was just like dying and everybody else in the room was just like, did he just say Asian babies? Clutch pearls? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, shout out to the Asian because they taking over New York.
They taking over every goddamn thing.
And shout out to y'all Asians, y'all keep
That
doing
shit
y'all
might be
damn thing. Don't
hang,
listen to Mark. All right, I love all my Asians. All right, shout out. I got yellow fever.
Oh,
not
I
for me.
forgot.
Okay.
Okay, I have an honorable mention. I have an honorable
Sorry.
mention in my top 5. Jim Jeffries. I love that guy. I love that guy because it's like there was this one joke that he made where he was talking about Bill Cosby. He goes on this long ass fucking joke.
I do not like Bill Cosby.
He goes on this big ass long ass fucking joke. He's like, okay, if you want to know my actual opinion, I would not like to be raped by Bill Cosby.
Who the fuck would?
But just think about it. Like, he went into the idea of just like, as far as rapes go, if you get raped by Bill Cosby, it's really not as bad. Because you get a pill in your body and you fucking fall asleep and you wake up to him just fucking fingering you and just like licking his fingers with a little pudding pop in his hand. He's licking the pudding pop. And he's going back to in the fingering and the raping.
Dave Chappelle got a skit. It's on YouTube.
Eddie Murphy.
It's not even on
Murphy.
like
everybody
Netflix. It's
I know
not really.
go in on Dave.
It's not really like a
Bill Cosby.
stand up. But Dave Chappelle got some shit on YouTube where he was just at a comedy
club.
Yeah, at a comedy club. He was just randomly there, and Dave Chappelle. He's known for just popping up, just doing some comedy shit.
Random shit. He
Doing
popped
some
up on
random
Kanye.
shit. Yeah.
No.
He was just talking about rape and some shit. Y'all got to see that shit. It's on YouTube. It's where he just sitting down just like this and he just talking some shit. But he talked about an incident in Texas where it was a rapist in Texas, but the rapist was only raping dudes.
And see, somebody need to roofie Bill Cosby ass
He was raping
and rape
men.
his
I'm like,
ass,
yo, what the fuck?
and so he could understand what the fuck really going on. But you know, he really had to do that now. I heard he in jail.
No, Bill Cosby knew what he was doing. Them girls knew what they was doing too, because they liked that shit.
You know
And
how
that's
many?
fucked up.
But
50 years later,
how
you
many
come get that man in
females was
jail.
it though?
that shit like 200.
Nigga ain't one of them damn.
Bill
200
Cosby
females.
was out here fucking.
200? No, I need a real accurate
No, he
number.
wasn't fucking.
I
He
heard
was
something
fingering.
in like
He
the
was still
40s or
That's do y'all
something.
really think that old ass nigga
What?
I
really
don't
been
know, but-
Back in the
maybe
Back
2
in
or
the
3,
80s?
maybe 5.
back in the 80s.
The fact that he didn't get caught, 40 fucking females.
That ain't
Man,
nothing.
it
That
was
ain't-
the
that ain't
fucking
nothing.
80s, man.
That ain't
Everybody
nothing.
was fucking
40,
everybody.
Nah, that ain't nothing. 40 is way higher than 40.
That's
It's-
Oh
nah.
yeah, well, I think that's the number of reports.
Reported,
and they think
yeah.
it's
get
like
the
way
fuck
more.
out of here.
Now
Bill
let me
Cosby was out
say
here
this.
fucking.
Let me say
Bill
this.
Cosby was out here fucking.
Let me say this.
That's
There
grotesque.
are multiple jokes that we have mentioned from comedians about rape. We do not condone rape. We
I
don't.
mean, they
but
don't,
don't
I
you
do.
dare. Don't you fucking dare tell
I
me.
do.
No, and I want you to attest to this. Don't you fucking dare tell me that there are certain things that you can't joke about. It's all about the fucking contents of the joke. It's all about the exaggeration. What you were putting
Well,
the
the question is-
exaggeration
me
on.
off limits.
The question is, how far is too far? If it's too
I don't
far,
think there is too far.
then
There
you
is
need
too
to
far,
not
yeah.
watch
There
that.
is no limit.
It
I
shouldn't
think
be no
it's
limit.
too far once it crosses the physical barrier. Like, you know, like I think
Right.
you should be able to go anywhere with your words, but like once you start doing the shitty things that you're talking about,
Yeah.
that's when,
That's
okay,
when
you
it's
cross the
become
line.
you ODing.
Talk about rape all you want,
Getting
joke about
pudding
it,
pops.
but once you start raping, you've crossed the line.
Right,
You know?
right, yeah.
But yeah, I gotta watch that Dave Chappelle shit. It's on YouTube. One
Dave
day
Chappelle,
when you're
man,
bored,
that man is
watch
funny.
Dave Chappelle and he
Ever
talk
since
about that shit
and I
is
met
funny as
them,
hell.
that's how I end up really understanding Charlie Murphy's situation. That whole Rick James shit, that shit had me, that shit was funny as fuck to me.
That is
What did
crazy.
the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
That wasn't even funny. The one where he was on there with Patrice O'Neal. I think
Oh, what
Bill
about
Burr
when
was
they
on.
was acting
We was in a
like-
Players Club.
No,
I
no,
think it was
no.
on
That
shit
was
like
funny,
that.
but what about when Prince, when they was acting like Prince?
Oh yeah,
Blouses.
where he was playing ball.
And they was-
Blouses, game.
Bro, I can't
Blouses.
believe I didn't even know that Prince could ball like that.
Hey, Prince had the
I still
juice,
think
man.
that shit a lie.
You think so? You think that was a lie?
I don't
Bro,
think
he
Prince could
pulled
hoop.
Prince
You
pulled out and
crazy.
pulled some fucking rabbits out of his hat during his
I ain't gonna lie.
goddamn.
If he,
like,
man play almost more instruments than James Brown, so I ain't no talk.
Yeah, Prince was a bad motherfucker.
That man was bad.
rest in peace, James
But
Brown.
Prince was on some other shit too, some weirdo shit. Cause
There's a fancy word for what type of sexuality is. I know he's straight,
Metro,
but he like the
Androgynous.
yeah, that's the word. Yes,
Where
definitely.
you're neither.
That's
Yeah.
definitely Camboi Smif in on the word. Right.
Mm.
He's definitely that. I can't even say it again.
you
Androgynous.
can't pronounce it.
I can't pronounce it. I don't think so.
That's
So he
okay.
like
My
made
lips-
his,
my-
he
yeah,
certain
yeah,
words,
yeah,
the
yeah,
male and
yeah,
female
yeah.
thing
Then,
combined.
yeah, like
Huh?
so.
I don't know if that's what he was. I don't know if he was saying he's neither or if he's saying he's both. And if it's both, I don't know if I know the word. For
When did
that.
all these sexuals come out? What year?
Well, Prince been like
It's been
this.
unfolding over.
Prince didn't like the idea that he always seemed as the matriarch of glam. You know what I mean? Like he was one of the foundation on, I guess, men putting on makeup. Prince could get away with that shit. All the bitches be
He
on them.
shouldn't have got
All
away
the
with that shit.
bro, he get
bro,
away.
come on,
Why?
man.
Prince
Man,
can get
fuck
away,
no.
bro.
No,
Come
bro,
on,
I seen
man.
I ain't gonna even lie. I seen Prince on one video. This man had some pants on, right?
With black.
And the ass was
Thank God for
out.
that.
I'm like, what the fuck? He got the ass out?
That's Prince.
He had pants on, but the
that's
ass
just-
was
that's
cut
just
out.
like-
The ass was cut out.
That's
I'm like,
just
this
like
nigga's
that's just
wild.
like Jackie
He's
Chan wearing a
bugging.
fucking see-through shirt, like a female see-through shirt.
Prince-
Bro,
Man,
you
that's
can wear
cool.
whatever the fuck
Bro,
you
no
want, but
man
you can
supposed to
kick
have his
anybody's
ass
ass.
Prince
out.
probably like BDSM on the low.
Man,
We don't
ain't
know.
nobody
I
supposed
don't
to have no
know. I
ass
know
out.
one thing
Bro,
though.
when you got that bread,
Doesn't
He ain't give a
justify it
fuck.
though.
you can do whatever the fuck
And that's
you
what
want.
make Prince, yeah, because he had that bread.
He had
'Cause
that
Prince was
bread.
always
you
like-
walk around here with some pants on with your ass out.
See, all right. So,
See
ladies
what
and
the fuck
gentlemen,
happened.
my black ass ain't about to walk around here with my fucking
I'm
pants
like,
out.
anybody.
I don't want no mosquitoes biting my ass. I don't want none of your turds and your nasty eyeballs looking at my ass. And you know who the fuck you are.
And Prince sometimes, Prince thought he could Prince got away with that shit.
He got away with it because he could.
That's
Prince
some
had-
bullshit. He
Prince had
shouldn't have.
bitches.
Somebody should have. He
Prince
did
had
have some
bitches.
bitches.
I'm
He
so
had some
sorry to
bad
this-
bitches.
Prince
he damn
had
sure
bitches
did.
with the whole the androgyny.
My mama said she would have cheated on my father for him. Nah, I'm blowing shit, mama.
I hope not.
My mama,
Hey, Miss Harris.
my mama wouldn't did no shit like that.
Oh, you bullshit.
Shout out to my mama. I'm playing, mama. Fucking
She
around
gonna-
with his ass.
hey,
I'm about to
she
get a
gonna-
beating again. Fucking around with his ass. You better stop being around with you.
Yeah, yo, don't spank Mark. Don't.
I'm a grown ass man.
Shit.
Yeah, what
No,
about
man,
how y'all
mama
feel about
still got-
OnlyFans?
I've
We gonna-
subscribed to a few ladies,
For real?
a couple dudes too. No.
Whoa.
Mark
That nigga spicy on it today, boy.
But what about you? You got only.
I ain't got no OnlyFans. Nah, I watch porn if I got to. I ain't about to fuck all that.
Ever
I've
since
got
I heard
OnlyFans
some-
of
I don't-
just
I
me
don't-
pulling
I
my
don't-
asshole apart.
Nigga, fuck all
Ever
that
since
damn
that
pay
whole,
for that
ever
shit.
since that whole
If I pay
shit,
for it,
Did y'all hear what the fuck Camboi Smif said?
If I pay for it, I'm
Niggas
gonna
ain't
feel it.
paying attention. Y'all gotta pay fucking attention.
Oh, Patty, he got a couple boys and girls on his ass. Damn.
I don't trust. I don't trust that. I don't trust
You don't
it.
trust it? What you mean you don't trust it?
I just don't. I don't like the idea of paying for porn.
Yeah, me neither.
I
I
don't.
ain't gonna never do
Porn
that.
has been free for me my entire life, and you
But how-
motherfuckers
wait
want
a
me to
minute,
fucking.
wait a minute.
What's
Shout out to
different
my
you
porn
gonna do
stars.
on the video that
There
I
are
can't
porn
see?
stars in Wilmington. I did my internship at Indie Lab Test Now, and
I had my
and I must say, they have to get paid. You know who you are? That they did the STD panel. I saw many porn stars in Wilmington. You'd be surprised.
Actually,
STD pen.
you'd be
Oh,
If there's
Very,
any porn
very
stars
surprised.
listening,
We gotta put up awareness because
I'm
people
looking
are
for
dumb.
Some workers. I'm trying to make some
I
porn.
can't take this nigga serious.
I'm serious. I'm
I'll
trying
do
to
the
make
porn.
some
I just
porn.
want a mask on. I'll do it.
Please
said
contact
with a
me.
mask
I'll
on?
film. I'll film.
This nigga
At
said he gonna be
Cum
mask
Smut
off
on Instagram.
Mask
At
off.
Cum Smut.
That's my name.
Cum Smut?
Yeah, Cum Smut. That's my name on
That's
Twitter
crazy.
and Instagram.
Get the fuck out of here!
Facebook.com/cumsmut.
You a low down dirty dog.
I was a bad boy, and I'm converted to Christ.
I ain't gonna bring it to Christ now.
I'm a Christian cum man.
Oh God! Lord have
Bro,
mercy.
this
don't-
is exactly what the fuck we needed.
Don't bring the Lord.
If
in
we
this,
could bring this fucking energy that we have, all this laughing, all this good energy to the rest of the fucking country, I would literally give it
We
to
can't though. You have a lot of people who don't like the idea of seeing others happy, especially when they're not happy them damn self.
every country pray on that. Everybody can't be happy.
It's a lot of people. I know, even me. It's a lot of people don't want the show to happen, and you know who the fuck you are. You know exactly
Jealous
who
little
you are.
fucks.
Jealousy.
Bitch,
is a
ain't no
bitch.
stopping no nigga
Fucking-
like me. Bitch, ain't no stopping no nigga like me.
Retards.
Ah.
Shit.
Call them little shits.
But
Little
the question
shits.
is, or the statement I have to say is, you have to basically filter that negativism out and move forward. That's how you have to. I mean, you got to do your own thing. If Camboi Smif is going to do this comedy, fucking do it, and fuck anybody who want to stop you from doing that. I'm going to do my music.
Balls.
If they don't like the fact that I'm doing music, fuck them too. You know what I mean? You gotta move forward. Fuck everybody who hating on you. You got a lot of haters. Mark, you got haters? Do you think people hate on you?
Man.
Mark don't even know.
People hate
I
me
don't
because
give a
I'm an
fuck.
asshole.
I don't even know. If you hate on me, what up? Man?
I mean, I don't think I have haters that hate on me
You do?
because of the
Like,
shit
if
that I
you
have.
If you bring
No,
energy around certain people
Yeah,
and they
but,
don't like that energy,
man,
they may
I
hate.
think you call them.
but I don't-
Unconsciously, they may
I
hate.
think you call them
personally-
because you worried about them.
I personally don't think that I have
Ooh.
haters based off of what I do or what I have, but I feel like I do have haters based off of the energy that I bring. I'm a no bullshit type of person. If you bring bullshit, I'm gonna fucking point that shit the fuck out. If you don't like it, suck dick. If you want to
Damn.
fucking change, then go change.
it's
But at the end of the, at the
It's
end of the
always
fucking
see your
day,
dick when it goes to something.
I'm just saying,
No,
like
sir,
fuck
I will
it.
not. I
I'm
will
just
not
saying.
suck a dick. No, thank you.
No. Facts.
Preach.
I am a heterosexual Christian. I will not.
Bro, nah. How about it be the motherfuckers that be claiming that shit who be really on the DL, bro?
That's right.
Motherfuckers say, I'm not sucking a penis. I am a
surprised.
heterosexual Christian
You'd be
man.
very
and I
surprised. Oh,
and I'm
hell
not
no.
God.
Hey, look, Mark look uncomfortable.
Bullshit.
I did not come here for
That nigga ain't like that. Not near, not a
Oh,
bit.
it's spicy tonight, boy.
It's spicy. I don't even like that statement. That's a pause.
Yeah, what the hell?
This episode's a little too spicy for me.
They got the
I'm
flaming
just
hot
saying,
Doritos.
I just had
over
to
there,
point
too?
that out. I just had to point that out. You motherfuckers on the DL, we know who the fuck you are.
I
You
don't.
said we. I
I
don't.
don't know what the hell this is.
We know who the fuck you are.
I don't speak we. That's French.
I'm just saying.
Either.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Mike
I
might
love
know.
calling
I
out
don't fucking
bullshit.
know.
And some of y'all motherfuckers stank than a motherfucker. Y'all covered in fucking bullshit. And I'm gonna be the type of person to fucking just pull y'all the fuck
For
out.
some reason, I got like different concept of what you mean by stinking. That shit is what, nigga?
No,
I feel like Lil
God.
Jon, nigga. What?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
But-
that is crazy.
I just like fucking with people.
But comedy, I ain't gonna lie, that's a hard art, man. I tried a little bit. Not my ass is corny.
I
as
love that
fuck.
shit. I love
I
that
couldn't
comedy.
do
I
no
watch
com-
that shit
ain't
every
nothing-
night when I go to sleep.
I can't. That's good, man. Laughter
Laughter is the best thing in the fucking
that's-
world, dog.
We
I
need to
got-
laugh.
The best
I got a
thing in the
question.
world.
Have you ever had a moment? And I bring this up because apparently this is a common thing among comics. But have there ever been any moments where you're just like, where you read the crowd and you had to automatically change your set just to try to like, say for example, you say something and you notice the front front
the
is just like
energy.
not really feeling the energy and you're just like, eh. Because I personally appreciate people who can, especially comics who can, just turn on a dime. They're able to read the crowd and just be like, oh, you guys want another abortion joke? Yeah, you got it. I mean, it's like, but it's just that art of being able to switch as far as knowing your people or knowing your audience. So just out of curiosity, has there ever been a moment like that for you?
Yeah, and I think the way I typically handle those, because like what you're describing, like the comics supposed to do is kind of like they're laying out what they plan on doing, and then the crowd doesn't really respond right, and then they start to read and they start to cater to try to get the crowd on their side. So
Right.
like the kind of shit I do for the most part is like really fucked up stuff, and like
I'm not
and some shows
surprised.
and some shows I try to like start. Sometimes I come straight out the gate with some fucked up shit, but like sometimes I try to start by like testing the waters, like throwing something out there that's a little much.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes even something that's mild, it'll completely shut off a crowd. Or like I'll even have a strong start and then I'll start to get into some crazier stuff and
Right.
then I'll start to lose them. And a lot of times in that situation, what I do rather than bringing it back is I start digging deeper. I
That's hard.
start doing it like doing worse shit. And sometimes, it makes,
said
makes people
worse.
start booing me and then people will like get up and walk out. But a lot of times if you dig deep enough, because people like when I do something mildly fucked up,
Right.
they're like, ooh, I don't know. I can't tell if that was a joke or to what level that was. He was kidding, even though I'm on stage as a comedian. Like, it's like I don't know. how
Right,
much he's
right.
joking. But then if I start going so fucked up, it's just over the top that they start to get it. They start to get like, oh, he's fucking with us.
Right,
or like, oh, he's
right.
like completely
He's
doing
Because
this.
he's ass
there's always
crazy.
that one moment, and I've noticed with a lot of people, or a lot of comedians, there's always a good portion of people who are willing to accept the joke for what it is. They realize that it's a comedy show, and they're there to laugh. There are certain people who are there, they've kind of phased out because they either don't get the joke or, I wonder how much that chandelier is worth. And then there's just the 10%. The 10%, whether you're in the crowd or you're on stage, there's 10% of people, and I love these people because they're fucking furious.
Oh,
They're
yes.
fucking
It's
furious
hard to
over
read-
what the fuck
reading
you
the
say.
crowd is hard.
I say that like a lot of the humor that I do, like it kind of relies on those people existing and being upset because the like meta experience of being someone in the crowd who does enjoy the material,
Right.
seeing someone across the room who's visibly upset makes the experience so much like funnier because you're like, oh, this is a fucking crazy shit. I'm laughing. Then you see someone who's like visibly upset. and you're like,
Especially if you had those
oh,
few
he's
that was
pissing.
fucking
Yeah.
with it though.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah.
fucking with you hard, and you see one person getting pissed. It's like
Yeah.
you feeding off that energy.
And they try
Yeah.
so hard when they're pissed off. They try so hard to like gauge the other people to feel the way that they feel, but they're so into it to the point where it's just like, dude, fuck it, you're the odd one out. I don't give a this shit's funny. What the fuck? Oh, this shit's funny right there.
It's
I don't care
weird.
what you're talking about.
You ever did a performance like I did hip hop at a country club one time.
What the fuck, man?
And
Damn,
for
what the
some
hell that
reason-
happened?
Hey man,
I tell you what,
venues are venues
I tell
when
you
you
what,
first start
that
out. I'm
country
just
club-
saying.
Yeah.
I actually had fun, and they had fun there too. We had a rockin', tootin', scootin' time.
Rootin' tootin',
A rootin' tootin', boy.
rootin' tootin',
I
scootin'.
was killing that shit.
At first, I wasn't wanted, but when they realized, I wasn't like the cliche. Like the pants wasn't sagging. I guess I wasn't. I guess hood enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt like they. I don't gravitated. I really don't know. I'm surprised. It was in shock that they was clapping after
Well, at
me
least you
being there
didn't.
for like 30 minutes.
At least you didn't do a metal show in the middle of a fucking venue where apparently they were supposed to be doing a jazz session.
Shout out to Ted Token. That nigga in the band somewhere. He be doing some damn. He probably got some issues.
Yeah, I
some
fucked up.
situation with that.
I fucked up horribly that night.
You did that?
I fucked up horribly.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
weird. That energy. You're not.
it's
It's
like we're
weird.
bringing like it's a metal group, you know, and there's 10 of us, so we're pretty much like a fucking cheap version of goddamn Slipknot. No
Not
mask, just
Slipknot.
fucking,
Oh, hell
showing
no.
up. We're ready to fuck some shit up, and all we fucking see in the crowd is just.
You ever got snapped on when you wasn't even doing poetry? I did.
Snapped on.
Like snap, like, but you know, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
instead of doing the clap, you do the whole, you know.
Yeah, the little jet.
That's
lag.
actually why I keep like a gun on my hip when I do stand up. Because if anybody snaps during my comedy, I just pull out and shoot him right in the fucking head. What the fuck? What are you snapping for, faggot? Like,
It's like, wait a minute, what? I just whack. This is not even poetry. Why
I
are
like
you
poetry though.
poetry?
I like
Look,
reading that
look,
shit.
shout out to your boy
That shit
Izzy.
get me horny.
folks.
That poetry,
Hey,
boy.
Mark,
That poetry.
That's a pause situation.
That ain't no pause,
Mark.
bro. That poetry when them girls be talking that poetry shit,
It's
bro.
when
That
the
shit
girls,
is fucking.
yeah.
That
when
shit
they,
is sexy.
when they, yeah, it is. It's definitely a sexy vibe from a
It's
female.
like something in your brain. It's like, god damn.
She's stimulating more than just
Yeah,
she's doing.
she talking like
She's
ooh.
stimulating that brain, not just downstairs,
Yeah.
but upstairs too.
For
Okay,
real.
you know
I
what?
wasn't talking
Like,
about y'all
for real,
motherfuckers.
Has anyone heard? Has anyone heard the recent? I guess it's like a commercial or a little advertisement for SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, I didn't know SoundCloud
There
was
was
a
there
thing
was a
still.
free. Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I don't make that.
But there was a little. I guess it was a little bit of promotion where this this girl, she was doing some free verse poetry, and it was speaking on behalf of just like, okay, I'm starting off on SoundCloud, whatever, but the shit that I'm doing, people don't fuck with. But I don't care if they don't fuck with it. I know who my day ones are, and when I heard it, it was just like, yo, this is the same shit that I was saying when I first started on fucking SoundCloud. The shit that I'm fucking posting, people don't really fuck with it automatically mainly because I don't have any money behind it. But I
Right.
don't care because I know who really fuck with me.
Right. I don't know. For some reason, I'm scared of my fans. Like, when somebody come up and say, "I love your music," I be thinking, man, they just trying to shake me. Because it's weird when somebody say they actually like your music. I'm still not, you know. I don't know.
I can relate to
it's
that.
like, I don't know. Do they want something from me?
It's
you know.
hard to take compliments. You know what I mean? Because like,
Yeah.
what do you like? Other than thank you,
Right.
it's like you're kind of if someone like kind of keeps going with it, you're kind of just sitting there like an idiot, just like yeah, thanks, man. Like
Right.
all right.
Are
I
you
mean,
putting in the pedestal?
unless you're a fucking celebrity, like having somebody coming up to you and explaining how much they like your craft, it's fucking weird because at first you're starting out, and of course you're not expecting someone to automatically come up to you on the street and just be like, "Fuck with your shit."
Right.
But when it does happen, it's just like, you talking to me? Like,
It's a weird
like,
feeling.
you talking to my shit?
Yeah.
My music? Wait, what? Is there anybody behind me?
Oh no.
Because I've actually had that shit happen. It's just like, the music that I come up with, most of it is raw as fuck. All of it is fucking explicit. None of my music can be played on radio. None. Not one fucking song. Not one. Not one.
What you be
That's
talking?
a
What you
great
be talking
sadness,
about? Damn, what you
damn.
be talking about in your music? Then for what you
This
what you
nigga
be
be
talking
ODing.
about?
He be ODing.
I do.
He be over then.
I do.
He be ODing, bro.
I do. Bro, my biggest inspiration is Eminem, and if there's one thing that I
Eminem
learned
songs on the radio.
I'm just saying, not all of them, not all of them,
but
not all of them.
I'm saying you can't make no radio song. I mean, you
sound
can't
like
make
he
no
clouded.
No, I'm saying Eminem. I'm saying though.
I probably have like 4 or 5 songs I
If
can
you
put on
don't
the
have
radio.
no songs radio friendly, you need to make some.
Why?
The question is, do you have? I was just about to. I'm like, do you have any radio friendly anything? You got to at least one.
Maybe if I did some digging, there might be something that's.
Do you know how hard it
This
is
man
to
said
make
digging.
something radio friendly?
Cardi,
Bro,
they got
I'll
a
be
song called
unconscious.
"Wet Ass Pussy."
All I heard was wet ass pussy. What the fuck?
That shit's on the radio.
All right, well, this is where I drop out.
That shit's on the radio.
It is on the radio, but it's also
Now you
edited.
talking about?
She said, "I got some wet," and then she don't say the word. It's edited.
No, it's edited, but it's really
and
wet
gushy
ass
is what
pussy.
they say. It's like, which is worse, wet and gushy?
It's like,
why is
damn,
it
you just
gushy?
made it.
Yo, what the
You're going
fuck?
too much in detail. It's like the child is gonna still listen and they're gonna
Yeah.
put 2 to 2 together. Oh, okay, gushy.
They be like wet. That's not WAP. What the fuck? What WAP mean?
Wag.
Piece of what's whack?
Wag
Yeah,
cafeteria.
wag. That shit stuff for wet ass. Them bitches, they got a song called "Wet Ass Pussy." What the fuck is the world coming to?
I mean, are y'all really? But I mean, think about all the songs we have. That's like ODing.
Bro,
Pussy
no.
really ain't
Look
that
at
bad.
all the fucking songs from the
Well,
early
what you
80s and
mean?
90s that have the fucking
But the
like.
title, like "Wet Ass Pussy," I'm not surprised.
So
Like,
what's some fucked up titles you heard?
I can't think of none. I literally cannot think of.
I think "Wet Ass
There's
Pussy"
some
is the worst
songs
one.
that my grandparents used to listen
Radio-wise.
to that were
Right,
on the
right.
radio that were so fucking explicit that you had to you don't hear it.
Hey,
You don't
what, back
hear
in the
the
day.
shit. Yes, you don't hear
Man,
the shit automatically, but you.
That's
you
not
feel-
back in the day. You gotta show me. I gotta disagree. You gotta show me. Back in the day,
it
I
was
don't think that.
definitely different.
Yeah, because they
definitely
pussy.
different. Pussy.
Yeah, that pussy was different back in the day. I don't think they really
said the pussy
advertised
was
they pussy
different.
like that.
What the fuck, Mark? How you
Bro,
know?
look, no. I'm
Pussy
just
was much
saying.
wider back in
They
the
was
day.
begging, like what? They was trying to get the pussy back in the day. They were trying to talk to the pussy.
I
back
ain't
in
gonna
the
like
day.
James Brown. Shout out to James. R.I.P. to James
I
Brown.
ain't never- I don't-
Man,
I don't know
literally
none of
just
his
said,
lyrics.
please,
Yeah.
please, and like said that for like 4 or 5
They was trying
minutes.
to get the like the now is the pussy just it's just out here now.
You want to know why?
Mo-
you want to know why?
That
No,
Motown
I wanna
sound, they
put-
changed the
I
game.
want to
Pussy's
point
a
something
penny
out.
stock.
I'm glad that you brought that up. And somebody said this to me 2 years ago, and I didn't realize it until that shit like registered online for me. Love is so hard to find because sex is so easy to get. I feel that holds true to certain people, but for not for everybody.
I don't know. I can't. For some reason, I can't agree
Ah,
or disagree
damn.
with you right now. I don't like that. I'd rather disagree, but I can't.
I mean, bro, I can
felt a woman's
literally get
touch.
some pussy right now, and it's a swipe from my goddamn phone. I mean, it's like
See,
And I tell my homeboys the pussy value done went down. The value of pussy is down. It's a penny stock now. For real, the value of a pussy is a
Mark's
penny
serious.
market crash.
Mark's
I'm dead
serious.
serious. Because you know what I hate when women do? They try to compare a pussy to a dick.
no, you can't
They
do that.
try to do that shit.
I like
Like,
how we
well, a
got
man
on
go
this
there
weird
and do that
subject.
shit. Huh?
I like how we got on this weird
Oh
subject.
yeah, that is
Or
crazy.
rather, I don't like that we got on this weird subject. I don't know how I feel about this.
I love it because it's so
When a
funny.
woman compare, you should get no woman. Stop it! Don't
They
compare
do that
your
shit too.
vagina
They
to
try
a
to make the
penis.
excuse of why they be out here doing what they do.
Well,
because a
everybody
man
justify everybody, like
and they try to
justify their actions. If
And
I didn't like the fact that if I killed somebody, I could justify it so I could sleep at night. That's why a lot of people really justify some of the things that they do.
Yeah, that's crazy for y'all. Y'all need to stop that shit. Comparing your vagina to a dick. That shit
not.
is stupid.
It's
and if
not the
you're doing that
same.
shit, that tells a lot about yourself, bitch. Stinking ass. Oh, my
you
bad.
know
I
who
get
the
mad.
fuck you are.
That shit get on my nerve when they do that, bro. Like, what the hell?
I'm glad we got on this topic.
I don't know how I feel about this topic. This is I'm in the Matrix.
In what ways? Wait, what are you talking about? Like, in what way have you seen women comparing their vaginas
Because
to dicks?
when a man cheat, they try like cheating wise.
Okay, more detail. I need more detail now.
Like, if a woman be like, yo, a man cheat all the time, why can't I damn go out and cheat?
But they don't understand.
Shut the fuck.
I understand.
You don't know. No. Say it one more again.
If a woman goes out and cheats, she try to justify just because a man goes out and cheat. She has the right to go out and cheat.
I think it's evening the playing field.
No, it's not. No.
I think neither party. I'm gonna say this. Shout out
Don't
to
cheat.
the ladies.
I'm not saying
Don't
cheat.
fucking
I'm not
cheat.
saying cheat.
And same for the men.
But us, we can cheat.
But us,
I'm
we're
not
at the
saying we
table.
cheat more.
Basso.
I'm not saying no. I'm not
Stop
saying
playing by the rules, boys.
no. I'm not saying we can go out and cheat. But if it happens,
Oh hell no.
temptation.
Let me tell you something.
If it happens, I'm not saying it's cool to do. I'm not saying it's cool to happen.
Is it
But
okay? I want you
Women
to
gonna
comment
disagree. Women
and
going there.
subscribe or whatever. Is it okay? Do you think that the playing field should be even? I think it shouldn't even be a playing field.
It shouldn't
there.
be no. Yeah, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. Like, you just don't cheat. I feel like any good relationship loses a form of value by cheating. When you cheat, I feel like you don't have a form of respect for yourself. How can you thus
lose the
have
trust.
respect for somebody else? And most importantly, what he just said, which I was gonna say, trust.
Oh man,
Don't fucking cheat. Keep it in your fucking pants. Stab it.
I'm saying this.
And
a
there's
She
a
big,
lot
may
of
have
STDs.
fucking condoms
There's
for
a lot of
syphilitis.
STDs out
it's
there.
It's
Like,
a big uproar.
One in 5 people have fucking chlamydia.
damn.
For an example,
Good thing there's only
that
4
Will
of us.
Smith situation. That Will
Shut
Smith
the fuck
situation.
up.
If Will Smith would have cheated on fucking Jada,
Damn.
Oh, that
Will
shit
Smith
would have
would've
been
been a
completely
dead man.
different.
Will
That shit
Smith
would have
would've
been
been
completely fucking
If
different.
Will Smith cheated
if the roles
on
was reversed,
Jada Pickett, I feel like in society it would have how way society treats. They expect a man to cheat before a woman. You know what I mean?
and why is that?
It's I guess we
Gender
have bad
roles.
history. Gender roles, I guess.
It's gender
Society
roles.
places-
It's just the way the world
places,
sees
like
it.
things on you that they expect you to do unconsciously. I think everybody do it. You think, oh yeah, man go cheat before a woman. A lot of people do that. You know what I mean? When it comes to Jada Pickett Smith, the way that she just came out and told the
That's
fucking
some cold
world,
shit.
oh, we just had an entanglement. I didn't know this is meatballs and spaghetti where you get shit tangled up. Like, I didn't know that's what we were talking about. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally what Jada Pickett Smith said. And I'm like, yo.
And if Will
And
Smith,
his face-
he was mad
I
as
felt bad
shit.
for Will
He
Smith.
felt
He was
so,
mad
yo,
as hell. He
Am
was
I the
mad
only
as
one?
fuck.
Am I the only one who felt during that interview that he was just fighting the urge to fucking get up
But
and
we
choke
did-
the fuck out of
I'm
her?
gonna say this though. I
She
feel
gave
like
the box away.
It's still not.
That's crazy.
both
A pot
parties.
of gold ain't worth nothing.
Damn, he been late.
Damn,
That shit
That
make me
nigga been
mad.
around some old people.
Damn right.
That's an old. Say,
That
say it
vagina is a
again.
box.
That is an old
Say-
soul.
That's
Yeah,
it
yeah.
again. Say it again.
Don't no man want no box, no pot of gold that ain't got no gold in it.
Ain't no,
Don't
that's just an
nobody
empty
want
pot.
no fucking door
That's
that
an
everybody
empty
got
pot.
the key to. What the fuck? Ain't nobody. Hey, do y'all want that? Do you? Do you?
Every
Thought it's a
time
pot of gold.
new
It's a
cock
fucking
goes
pot
in
of
a
Lucky
vagina,
Charms.
it
Fuck,
pulls
Yeah,
out
that's
Dude,
some
if
just-
I
vagina.
randomly,
yeah, the
if I
value go
randomly
down.
come across a fucking
The value
pot,
goes down.
if I randomly come across a pot of gold with no fucking gold in
You be
it,
mad as a motherfucker. You
Now,
don't
some
want the pot no
females, I ain't gonna
more.
lie. Some females, I wish we had a female here to make that statement. Some females will argue that and no homo, gosh, that the value of dick is going down.
the value
No,
of
as long
dick
as
never
dick ain't
went
never
up.
did that, yeah. What the
It
fuck?
never went up
Dick ain't worth
because
shit.
do you want to
For
know why
free.
that value?
Dick
You want to
is
know
free.
why they think that value went down?
Why?
It's because women put the fucking male genitalia to a certain standard based off of what the fuck they feel.
And they think they
too, though. We
vagina
do it
is
too.
You can get paid to take dick. It's-
Literally, like, I ain't gonna lie. You could get paid. If somebody sit you down and say, hey, here go $1 million, do a porno flick. And show them your dick. No homo, even if it was like 1 fucking inch. You still gonna take that $1 million. That's the society how we live in. Don't say no. Don't you fucking dare lie right now and say you ain't gonna take that $1 million.
I'm not lying though.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Exactly.
Bro, that's $1 million.
That's $1 million
and it's a
fucking
fucking.
dollars.
It's a female that I have never met before.
Sex
I have
sells.
to fucking.
It's not just the penis. It's not just the vagina. Everything is on a sexual charge. If I do a video and I'm talking about booty with no girls, it's like, okay, boring. What's next? But if I do a video with ass shaking, what? Niggas gonna be looking like, hey, tangling. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
It's
why
the world we live
in
in.
America, I don't think if you a woman in America and your ass is broke, bitch, you got the fucking game fucked up.
What the fuck you mean? What you mean?
If you a woman right here and you ain't got and you just butt broke, busted and disgusted, you something. Hey,
You can't be
you,
broke
you,
and having
you
sex.
fucked up.
That's what you get that. You can't be broke and having sex.
Yeah,
You
you
seem a
can't.
bit
Yeah,
played
you
out.
can't. Yeah,
Oh, I
you
ain't
playing
got
the wrong
not
game.
a dollar, but
And you
I'm
sitting
gonna
on
go
the pot
ahead
of
and get
gold.
some Uchi Wally Wally.
Some Uchi Wally Wally.
Ooh, she bang bang. Ooh, she wally wally. I haven't heard that shit in forever.
I fuck with a woman. I was right here.
Well, this is
bullshitting.
Great Apes Cafe. We slowly gonna be wrapping this up soon, but do anybody have any fucking questions or any statements they want to get
Shout
off
out to
their chest?
Carolina. You know, we got the game Sunday, man.
Oh, yeah, talk
We
about
play
that.
the Raiders.
He's
man.
supposed to be the whole sports commentator.
Yeah, we got the
Terrible job.
game Sunday against Oakland, man. Yeah, we about to bust their ass. Fuck them.
Don't cry when
Where's
they
it at?
lose.
Oh, is
We
it
ain't
in
gonna
Oakland?
Nah,
When
they
is-
in Vegas now.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
Raiders in Vegas now. So I don't know if it's home or away though. I think it's home. Yeah, so they in Charlotte right now, but we gonna bust their ass. Fuck them.
Damn.
I gotta
Hope
see
all
it.
of
I
them,
gotta
goddamn.
see it. I don't know, bro. Any questions or statements you have, sir?
Shout out to the women. Oh, I'm sorry.
First
My bad. I know I
off,
was talking shit, but shout out
going
to
back
y'all,
to
though.
what we said before, vote. Please go. Register.
Vote for
Vote.
me.
Do it. Don't tell anybody who you voted for. Just vote.
Or if you do have freedom of speech. I know I have a friend who's going to vote for Trump. I have another friend who's going to vote for Biden. And the funniest things are they still able to be friends, right? And a lot of motherfuckers just hating. You know who you are. Quit hating on the fact of somebody voting against your party. I hate this whole
Oh, and
party
by the
system.
way, learn to fucking laugh at yourself. If you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anything else. If you can't look at the things that are about you, like I'm an ugly ass motherfucker. I acknowledge that every fucking day. I look at myself in the fucking mirror. If you
we ain't
can't
about to
fucking
try
do
to-
that, then you can't accept the fact that you need happiness in your life and it won't come into your life if you don't know how to fucking laugh at yourself first.
Don't listen to him. Have self-respect for yourself. Nigga just said, "Oh, I'm ugly." No. I don't want that
Bitch, I'm
advice.
cute,
All right?
bitch.
Everybody in this world is beautiful.
I'm cute as hell.
What the fuck you think? What are statements you want to get off your chest before we try to wrap this shit
I
up?
just want to tell all the young men
Oh,
out
hell
there.
no.
First I want to start with the young ladies. Stop cheating, all right? And,
Facts.
Thank you.
Yeah, for the young boys, start cheating. Start cheating, boys.
There you go.
And,
You know what I mean?
listen to this nigga.
Yeah, I'm right to the truth.
And for all the genders out there, for everybody, I just want to
Oh,
say,
shit.
go with
Gotta speak to
Christ,
them.
go with the Lord, who I do believe in, and I have devoted my body to, my physical body.
For some reason, I can't take him serious.
When I die, it will dissolve, and then the Lord will take the particles and put them to use in regenerative agriculture in heaven.
God damn.
No.
You ain't gonna never be gone, ever.
Lord have mercy. It's fucking Great Apes. If you have any comments, leave a comment, subscribe. You sure this is everything? This is all you want to talk about?
Carolina, man.
Carolina. So what we had today was just a freestyle situation. We had that for like every episode. If you don't like it, leave a comment. Hit me up. Hit us up.
Tell us how we can
Tell us how we
improve.
can do something different. But until then, to the next episode.
Nigga, nah.
Deuce, motherfucker.
Nigga, nah.
Nigga done. Nigga done. Nigga. I ain't nigga. I love Bernie Mac. I ain't paying. I ain't paying with
Well, thanks for having me on. I had a lot of fun. Thanks, fellas.
Life
time.
life.
Man, this food was good though.